Okay, girl, back with the video two. Video two. Feeling sorry for the narc is a dangerous thing. Before I get into the topic, I want to send my love, support, and my heart to my girl Chili. Get better, baby. We miss you. Get better, queen. You are just a sweetheart, and God is going to place the blood of Jesus all over your body and heal you inside and out. Get better, my queen. I cannot wait to hear your voice again. I know we text, but I can't wait to see your face, your beautiful, beautiful face, and I can't wait to hear your voice again. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, and I know how that can be because, you know, when I was in the hospital at times, you guys were there for me, and you know we got you covered. Everybody got you covered on all the platforms, girl. Shouting out all that love. I know you feel it. I know you feel it, mommy. So get well. We can't wait till you come back. We'll see you when you come back. I hope we can see you next week. God bless you, queen. Rest up. Get your strength back so we can drag these narcs. That's what we do, okay? So we're going to get into tonight's topic. And feeling sorrow and sorry for the narc can be such a dangerous thing. I remember going through, you know, my discovery of the narc, and I'll be watching certain videos or whatever, and I didn't think that certain things that they were saying to me related until I had to like dig deep, because at one point, I don't even know why I thought this one, I didn't think about the smear campaign, not with me, but with the ex. But the narcs, like I said, I am not always just talking about one that I encountered. They always had something to say about the other person, but the way they do it so strategic, where it doesn't seem like they're smearing. Like they'll just say something or whatever, and some of part of it be true, but then they'll add the rest, but never tell you they part. Okay? They never tell you they part. And they can even show you proof of whatever it is they're saying, but they're never showing you why it got to that, okay? Because they'll try to make it seem like they done nothing, they're the victim, and so then you get into this sorrow and feeling sorry for them, and that's where you go astray. Because when you're feeling sorry for them, or you know you're telling them you're not cool with something, but you thinking that if it hurt their feelings, you don't want to hurt their feelings. But what happens is, when you don't want to hurt a narc feelings, I guarantee you yours will be hurt. Your spirit, your integrity, your livelihood, your lifestyle, everything will be affected if you fall for the I don't want to hurt their feelings or feel sorry for the damn narc. There was several narcs that I felt sorry for, you know, because they just do these things where you're believing what they're saying and you're around them. Let's do this. Try not to do the commercial, but you're around them or whatever. And I remember a narc where the ass hit the fan with them because everything came out or whatever, so they destroyed their relationship or whatever. And the narc, you know, narcs got ways to soothe themselves when they're going through things to try to drown that out or whatever. And some of them, they go to something else. It doesn't matter if it was smoking or some type of harsh drug or drinking or whatever. But I noticed that this was taking effect over the narc, you know, when the narc was like, you know, trying to get my sympathy in telling me what was going on. And you could tell that, you know how you can drink or whatever, and you're drinking, and sometimes you drink too much, or the same with caffeine, because it can be either one. So I don't know what your narc did, but it could be caffeine, because if I drink too much caffeine, I might have the shakes, but I can't tell you what caffeine really does to my body, and it ain't nothing to do with my hands, because I'd be like, I gotta stop drinking this, okay? But it will make you feel sorry for them. You can see them where you're talking to them and they're shaky or whatever, and you're just, holding their hand and you're trying to, calm them down and be like, okay, calm down, it's okay, being a friend or whatever, a good listening ear or whatever. But that's all what they're planning, to rope you in with this sorrow. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know why this happened. They do know what happened. They do know why it happened, because they caused it to happen, but they're never going to tell you that part. Never, 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 never cross your boundaries or overstep your boundaries because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or you just want to feel sorry for them, because I guarantee you it will come back where you are the one that's affected by that sorrow, because they're just going to project it onto you till you actually are physically and live it into that sorrow. Just imagine when you were with the narc. Do you remember those times when you were with the narc and it was always chaos? If anytime you live in a neighborhood or you're around somebody or people that's telling you that something happened and they had to call the law, or the law was involved, especially if you're a neighbor and you always see the law at their house, know that that's a narc. Because they love the chaos. But what they like to do is get the law on their side and make the other person look super, super damn crazy. I remember narcs trying to do that to me, but we weren't about to get to the law. Because if we was about to get to the law, I knew I was going to jail. Whether I did it or not. Okay? But you just got to know that feeling sorry for them is very, very, very dangerous. And so let's go back. You remember where, okay, let's just say you may work in a narc, may work, or maybe you're home with the kids, or however it is where, you're home or the narc is gone, or you're gone, the narc is home. It doesn't matter. But have you guys ever experienced, let's do this because I don't know what's about to happen here. Have you guys ever experienced that anxiety or that unhappiness where, let's say, the narc works outside of the home, which you lucky if the narc do. But if the narc works outside of the home and it's getting close to the time that the narc is going to come home, you're just not excited about it. Like when the narc is never around, it doesn't even matter if they're at work or not, just not at home. You just have this moment of peace. It's just momentary where you have this peace and you're just, for one split second, and you'll get these moments for one split second that you forget about them and you just in a normal state of mind as you are, and the things that you would do if they never existed. You always get to that point where you might have a split second. And I'm gonna use this analogy because this, for some reason I feel like this is a good analogy. It's like if you were lighting something and maybe the flame or something fell, and let's say it fell on your leg or fell on your shirt. By the time you feel that burn, you already have a hole in your shirt. But if you saw it fall, you're trying to prevent burning yourself or whatever, so you're flicking it off. It only takes a split of a second for wherever it fell, the little burn or whatever you call it, I don't know. I do know, I just can't think of it right now. Ember or something like that falls, and before you feel the burn, you're flicking it off, but it still leaves a hole or some type of impression in where it fell. That's how it is with a narc. Sometimes before you feel the pain, it still left an impression in your life. It affected you in some type of way. But if you do feel the burn, then you've been fully affected by whatever it is or whatever the narc done. You feel the burn, and maybe you even have a scar or a hole in something that maybe was your favorite shirt, or maybe whatever your favorite, wherever it fell, maybe your favorite rug or whatever. And it's never gonna be repairable, or it can be repaired, but it never be the same. Just like you can be repaired, but you will never be the same. Feeling sorry for these things is a dangerous thing, Because what they would try to do is transfer everything that's a part of them, of this sorrow, over to you. And then they're going to feel relief and dump it all on you. And in their psychotic ass mind, they're going to pretend that it's you and treat you accordingly, where that treatment belonged to them. That's what they do. That treatment actually belonged to them because you felt sorry for them. And you thought that you can help them and make them feel better. But all that does is make you feel worse, because you have to, in order to make a narc feel better, you have to feel like ish. Who want to live like that? Who wants to live like that? In order for you to make a narc happy, you have to be unhappy. Who want to live like that? In order to just make it maintain or whatever, you have to allow them to do whatever it is that they want to do, behave however they want to behave, and you just have to suck it all up, and you are not capable or able to do those things. What applies to them do not apply to you. They don't want to take the same medicine that they give you. No. They will make you feel like you should be glad or you deserve this because they're this or they have that or this or that, and you're beneath them. But before you knew them, you were okay. They will always try to make you feel like you ain't ish to make themselves feel better. They're not smarter than you. They're not stronger than you. They're not more capable than you. Actually, if you really knew what their life consisted of and what they've been through, and you let their ass know it, like, how dare you? Ooh, let's get into it. Let's skip that. How dare you try to make me feel like when you is this and you are that and you did this and you did that or whatever, and you are so nasty that you didn't think nobody knew you was capable of doing that and this and that and that. They don't ever want you to know that. That's just a big old secret that Mr. Friendly or Mrs. Friendly Face or kind-hearted giving whatever person that they presented on the outside, you don't even want to know. Their diary is already written. Just like I said, the Bible is written already. We are living in the Bible in these days. It's not rewritten. We're just living the same thing differently. Because Sodom and Gomorrah and all that in the Bible, we're doing it now. So if it was written in the Bible, the proof is there. We have a Bible that we're living in these days until the Holy Spirit, God, the Most High, Yahweh, comes back, because it's already in the book. Whatever we done in life, it's in the book. So when it's time for Judgment Day, He's going to read back what's in that journal that your ass didn't keep. How many times did you done things in your life that you forgot about, and maybe something or someone reminded you and be like, ooh, yeah. Just like them. You might have done one or two things that you'd be like, I forgot I did that. And you might even go back and correct it. But not enough. Everything that they did and everything that they know, they think no one knows, but God knows. Satan knows. The one they live for. Satan knows what they done. And then other people also do know. That's why they try to eliminate people that know their dirty, nasty ass secrets. And like I said in another video, every dirty little thing that they ever did, they done it with someone. They done it with something where it doesn't even really matter how much they try to hide it. If somebody wanted to come out and out their ass, they can. How many times they met with them? How many times they did that? How many times it was a gang bang this, a gang bang that? Or how many times they, got arrested, got this, or kicked out, or sued. It doesn't even really matter. Somebody always knows what they done because they got to do it with someone. Narc can't be a narc without somebody. A narc cannot be a narc without somebody. Somebody has to do it with them. So even when you were with them and you were doing certain things, you knew. So what makes you think what they do that's not with you that somebody don't know? I often know the Holy Spirit told me this is what I can do. But we still on it. But I'm just saying, back to that peace. That peace where when the narc is not home and you just have that moment of peace where you can just live and pretend they're not there, but then here they come. You can actually have that peace, and it's not a pretend where they won't come. It's time to go. You can get your peace back when you're done. That's why, I don't give a damn. If I was some of you ones that was married to narcs or are married to narcs, it just would have been a different outcome with me. I wouldn't give it or have a baby with narc or babies with narcs or whatever. I don't give a damn. A marriage license, a piece of paper, a whole life, children, whatever, could not have stopped me. I don't give a damn. I do not give a damn, because if a narc was able and capable and wanted to and purposely decided that they wanted to abuse me, whether I was married to them or not, or have kids with them or not, that would not have stopped me to having my peace and be done. For one, I don't give a damn. I understand some of you be like, well, I don't want the baby to be without their mom. Or I don't want the baby to be without their family or their dad or their dad's side or their mom's side. The family, the outside the narc, work on that. But if it's a narc, if the narc abused you and treated you some type of way, you need to know that your child is in harm too. Because that narc ain't going to do nothing but disown your child. And if they do pretend they love the child, they're just going to leave the child with the next supply, while the next supply is babysitting, and they're all cheating on the next supply, babysitting your damn child. And you don't even know what they're doing because you don't know what jealousy and envy would do. So I would not jeopardize my child with somebody that I know that wanted and did hurt me. Now, if it get to the point now, I will give this, because I'll say a small percent. Don't hurt the kids. They just want to hurt you. They don't hurt the kids. But they use the kids and manipulate the kids at some point. But because of personal experience where I saw that the narc did not hurt the kids. Just did not did not hurt the kids. And a narc can physically abuse you or whatever and never lay their hands on their kid. So maybe that's not a narc. Maybe it's just a toxic person or whatever it was that caused them. Maybe it was somebody on drugs and drinking and they probably wouldn't have done those things. But I do know of that. I do know of that where they never touched the kid. And if you feel like that, okay, the narc, is a good parent, and you really know that, because don't trust them because they will try to hurt you in any kind of way. But if you really know that they will not hurt the kid, do what you got to do. But I'm just telling you right now, some of y'all wouldn't. Look, if I was to jump in y'all body, that narc would be all mad because it's a rap. Okay? It's a rap. They can go and do what they got to do. Don't even worry about it. I got this. Me and God and the kid and my life, and we gonna be good. Okay? I think I covered everything. I don't want to keep staring at this paper because I said it in a different way. I'm trying to think, should I do another? Okay, maybe I'll do a short one on the when the narc they get attacked, the karma comes back. Some people ain't playing and they do that I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna do another video because I don't want to drag this one. But I'm telling you, I didn't even think about it till I was listening to something else, and I was like, woo, let me tell my part of that when it clapped back on the narc. Because they think that every time it's over, that they can move on and nobody gonna know, or the people that they hurt or the people that they damaged or whatever they tried to do won't come back in some type of way and clap back. It doesn't even really matter if it can be something as simple as you leased a car or you have a credit card, and narcs feel like they don't have to explain anything. You get when you get it. But when they clap back on that credit, clap back on that repo, clap back when they do something that we all say, never try to do it. Never try to go back and retaliate on the narc. Karma will get them. But some people can't wait for karma. They clap back. And then the narcs, when somebody clap back, the narc might go into this thing where, well, I'm going to do this. And you got that one narc, they know they're not going to clap back. They get mad and you'll be like, what the hell is this? And why would they do that? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk. When them narcs be like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's way deeper than you know. Next video. Be blessed. Because they would clap back. I like the ones that clap back on them narcs. Clap, clap back. Oh, before I go, butterfly kisses. Because I'm going to do this one again. But butterfly kisses to my queen in heaven. Mommy, I miss you. Happy birthday, queen. I know you're spending it with the Most High. Happy birthday, queen. It doesn't even matter, because sometimes I feel some type of way when I miss you. And I did post a little message that I miss our laughs, I miss her talks or whatever. But God said, it's okay, because it's here and it's here. And the most important part is when I look in the mirror, it's here. And I know when some people look at my mom, because she's very, very dark, and may she rest in heaven. And my father is biracial, may he rest in heaven. But when I look in the mirror, I see them both. I see them both. But people tend to think that they only see one or the other. I'm the oldest. I see them both. And may they both rest in peace. God bless. God bless you guys.